Well, welcome to another exciting episode of my Apple Odyssey for 2025, where I'll be reviewing seven devices that were launched last month. Today, as kind of the star of the show, it's the Apple iPhone 17. So the base model, or sometimes it's called the vanilla model, the iPhone 17 here. Although there's nothing entry level about this by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'd say it's the closest to the Pro that any base iPhone ever has been. Before we get to those Pro-like features, let's just have a look at the color there. So this is the sage green version, and I've been reliably informed by someone young close to me that that's a very pretty color. And that if they were out buying a new phone today, they'd seriously consider a phone that color. It also comes in lavender, mist blue, white, and black, which is a choice of 5 colors. That's the biggest choice of colors of any iPhone model this year. The black, I've got to warn you, it's the same sort of shiny metallic color like this. So when it's black, that kind of turns it into a shiny gunmetal, if you ask me, in my personal opinion. If you want a sort of a really true black phone, you will have to go with that all new iPhone Air that I reviewed last week. But yes, so 5 colors to choose from. But yes, what are some of these pro features on this base model phone? Well, of course, you get the quick action button here for your programmable shortcuts. You can fire off any number of things just with a push of a button there. And around the side, your camera control, which we've talked about before, that launches the camera with a push of a button, and then you can do fine control of your zoom just by running your finger backwards and forwards over that control. It'll control other settings in the camera as well. But one of the features that I'm really excited about and is all new for the base model iPhone this year is the display. So it's a 6.3-inch Super Retina XDR display, and it's a ProMotion display. So it's the first time we've had a ProMotion display on the base model. And what that means is that you get that up to 120 hertz refresh rate, which is such a fluid response when you're navigating around the phone. It looks so good, and when you're gaming, that refresh rate is really amazing for that as well, for all you mobile gamers out there. But even more excitingly, that means that you now get, as you can see, always on display, AOD. So that fades out the wallpaper and just shows you the clock there. So that's what it looks like when the always on display doesn't cut in, and there it is. And so you can just pop that on the table. You can keep an eye on the time. You see your notifications as they come, and all of that. So yeah, that's definitely a pro feature that's come down to the entry level device. And the other one that I'm really excited about as well is because you've got that always on display. Now, when you're in standby mode, and if you've got like a bedside MagSafe charger, so pretend that this is a bedside MagSafe charger, and it puts your phone in landscape like that, and it starts charging your phone. Is it going to do it? Sometimes it takes a couple of goes to do this for some reason. Let's take it off. Pretend that you're a bedside charger. There we go. So there goes your bedside clock. Comes on, and that's completely customizable. It can be an analog clock. You can have your calendar on one side and the clock on the other, and everything what goes red when the room gets dark. That you used to be able to do that on the base model iPhone, but because you didn't have always on display, it would just go off after a few seconds. Now that will stay on all night for you. So I thought that was pretty exciting anyway. But perhaps the features that make this most pro-like this phone are the cameras. Massive camera upgrades across the iPhone range. You've got this double 48 megapixel fusion camera setup here on the back. And we can talk about the selfie cam in a minute. But first, I just wanted to quickly take you outside to give you a little demo of the cameras. And I do mean all the cameras at once. Here we go. Okay, so here we are using the new feature on the iPhone 17 camera. Come on, doggo. which is dual capture. Now remember, this is only a new feature to iPhone. Other phones have been able to do this for a while now, but that is not to say it's not great to have it on an iPhone as well, of course. And yeah, so basically it means that you can have sort of your reaction to your dog doing cute things or just mysteriously stopping. You can also move your image around the screen like that as well. I also just wanted to pay attention to the fact that you can, change the zoom in your shot as well. So I'm out there using that widescreen camera, which we just don't have on the new iPhone Air, of course. But it's a really good camera on this phone. And the last thing I want you to pay attention to is how's my voice sounding? It's a really windy day today. It's one of the many days that they seem to insist on shutting the Auckland Harbour Bridge. And how much wind noise are you getting? Because I'm not using any other microphone other than that, which is built into the phone. So yeah, as you can see behind me, it's sunny, but yeah, pretty windy. So didn't that look good? How you could have that, zoom out to that ultra wide shot as well. And yeah, so the selfie cam that you saw there, that now on all the iPhones in the range is now a square cell, a square sensor. It's an 18 megapixel sensor, which is insane for a selfie cam. That means you get great response in low light, for example. So yeah, really high definition selfies and selfie videos. But what's really cool about it, and it's part of iOS 26. I just start the screen recorder up here so I can show it to you. If we launch the camera app, so there I am in portrait, as you're used to seeing in a selfie, and it is easier to hold your phone that way. But the trouble with those portrait shots is that they don't look very good, like if you're uploading to YouTube or various other video sites, because you need that 16:9, or even if you're going to watch it on your TV screen or your computer monitor, you want that 16:9 letterbox configuration, right? So now with a push of a button on the screen, you get that, and this is all thanks to that square sensor. So you see this on some action cameras sometimes, that they've got a square sensor like that, so you can cut it up into different ways. Still really good resolution video or pictures, but now you can literally hold the phone like that, which makes it so much easier. And what will also happen is if there's two people in your shot, it'll automatically widen the selfie, and if it's a group shot, it'll get really wide. And I've tested this out. There was a bunch of us at a show at the Civic the other night. So you're in a dark theatre with crazy lighting around. Took great selfies with a whole group of people, and I didn't have to do anything. All I did was just hold the phone out like this, and it zoomed out to get that great wide selfie shot, and everybody was really happy with it. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm really impressed. Obviously you've got the liquid glass is the big thing, and I've tinted mine red there, as you can see. Yeah, that's all part of iOS 26, of course. Just one more thing. I just wanted to quickly touch on an Apple Intelligence feature. So AI, I've shown you before how we've got these categories across the top that prioritize your emails for you. So primary, transactions, updates, promotions. So, it separates just the advertising emails from the ones that you actually have to read. So now that feature is also here in the Messages app as well. So you can filter all your messages. You can see the ones from unknown senders, things that are transactions. So, if your bank's sending you a confirmation code, that's where that's going to end up. And then the spam, you won't even be bothered by it. So that's just, I found that to be really useful, and Apple Intelligence does a great job of that. I could go on all day. I feel like this video has been going on too long, but I'm pretty excited about the iPhone 17. So if you've been a pro user before, you might just want to take another look this year and save yourself a few $100 because the base model is right up there.